Germany is a country located in Western Europe. It has beautiful views, beautiful scenery, beautiful castles to visit. If you're planning to relocate to another country, maybe Germany is not for you, and this is why. The sincerity of Germans is something that you'll have to deal with when you are planning to come to Germany. There's this friend of mine who was in financial crisis and she needed some loan from her German friend. And so German friend had told her that if you are in need of anything, you can just ask me. So she thought that, oh, I have a friend who also told me that if I'm in need of anything, I should just tell her, maybe she can help me out. She went to her friend and told her that, hey, I have this problem, please can you loan me the 1,000 euros? I have this problem. I'm going to refund you in 3 months time. Can you loan me 1,000 euros? I'm going to refund you in 3 months time. Hey, you think this is like your country? You know what the friend told her? Like, no, I can't give you that money because you're not capable of giving it back. Like, she didn't say that she didn't have the money. She said that I'm not giving it to you because you're not capable of giving it back. How are you going to? You are not going to give it back. You are not capable of getting such money back, so I'm not giving it to you. Like, they just tell you everything direct. They don't hide that, oh no, I don't have the money, I have just bought something, oh, I wish you came earlier, I would have given you the money, I've just did something just a few minutes. Oh, like how people always like going beating around the bush when they don't want to give you something. Them, they will just tell you that, I know you are not financially capable of giving back the money, so I'm not going to give it to you. Okay, are you ready to handle that? If you are from a country or from Kenya where people like beating around the bush, most countries people like beating around the bush. Germans are straightforward. They are going to tell you it the way it is. They are not going to beat around the bush and pretend not telling you what they really mean. They are going to tell you what they mean. Are you ready to handle some truths? Even if they are so uncomfortable truths, they are going to tell you it. So there's this scenario. I went looking for a job, and the job, that place of work is 20 minutes from the city center. So you take a bus, 20 minutes, then you get there. So these people had selected me. I had qualified, so I went there. They asked me if I have a car, a driving license, a car. Of course I don't have those. You know what they told me? That where you're coming from is too far. We are not going to give you this job, although you've qualified. Like, you've qualified for the job, but we are not giving it to you because you are coming from far. Tell you the exact reason why they are not giving you the job, and you are not going to change their mind. I tell you, you are not going to change their mind. What they say is what they mean. German weather, the weather in Germany. If you're from a country where always warm, if you're from Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, like if you're from areas where you don't experience winter, then you come here and it's -10. It's really not easy, and you are struggling with the weather. It's really so cold. Like, it's so cold. It's dark until 8 a.m. It's dark again from 4 p.m. From 4 p.m. it goes dark again. So like the days are now shorter, the nights are longer, and you know you have to work regardless of the weather. And it's so cold. It's so cold. Like when I first came, even my ears, you just have to cover even your ears because it's so cold. You can even feel it in your ears. It's like somebody is cutting your ears. You feel like somebody is cutting your ears. It's so cold. And now it's summer. Like right now it's summer, and you would think that the weather is now going to get better, but yeah, it's better. It's better than winter, but it's not the summer, the typical summer we know, because 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's cold, 1 minute it's warm. Like, it's not a typical summer. So that's weather in Germany, that if you're planning to come to Germany, then you must know that you are going to really struggle with the weather you are really going to struggle with the weather, because the cold is cold, it's not a plain cold, and the hot is hot, it's not a plain hot. Actually, when the sun is shining during summer, like now, you feel it in your eyes. Like, it's, I don't know, I've never experienced that type of sun before. Though I'm from Africa, I'm from Kenya, where there is sun almost throughout the year, but there's this type of sun which I have never experienced before. It goes right into your eyes, so you have to have your sunglasses all the time when there's sun, which the sun is not always there. And you know, when you're in Germany, and Germans don't believe that there's something like bad weather. If you promise them that you're going to, let's say you're going to do hiking together and it starts raining, they don't understand why you are going to cancel the plans, because they say it's only bad clothes for the weather. There's nothing like bad weather, so you have to go hiking even if it's raining, because they are going to do it even if you don't go. So be ready. Germany, just like the UK and African countries like Kenya, Nigeria, which have been affected by the inflation, this makes the high cost of living in Germany. For instance, when I first came to Germany, the products that we used to buy like 4 euros is now at 6 euros, or at least 5 euros and some cents. So it never used to be that, and because of inflation affected almost all the countries. But at least in Germany, they tried to, I don't know, put some shock absorber on its citizens. Like, it's not as much as in Kenya or in the UK. I compare it to UK because I have friends who live there who we share experiences with. So there's a really, really high cost of living, and rent is way high. Rent will eat like almost all your money, and there are so many bills, like phone bill, TV bill, radio bill, gas bill, like a lot of bills that comes with it, making life a little bit difficult. Yeah, but people always find a way how to go through that. But generally, any other thing is so good, because you're going to have good healthcare, good transport system, peace, security. Yeah, you're assured of security. Like now, when I'm recording this, it's 8 p.m. I'm just still walking at the city center at 8 p.m. and I'm not worried, because from my house to city center is 20 minutes walk, but 7 minutes by the bus, and I'll just walk home, and it's so safe, it's so secure. You're not worried about anything. And I'm holding my phone in the streets. Oh, try this in my country, try this in Kenya, your phone will be long gone. Now that it's summer, the sun goes down at around 9 p.m. So you're going to struggle with that also, because it's 10 p.m. and there's still sun, there's still light. It's so hard to just fall asleep out of nowhere. Yeah, but with time, you get used to it. You get used to it. When you just come, it's not easy. The Germans stare. Like, these Germans will stare at you like they are just going to stare at you, look at you, and you even begin to wonder, what's wrong with me? Is something wrong with me? Did I not put on correctly? Why they're looking at me like that? And Germans are not friendly people. They are not friendly people. They're not friendly. You walk past them, they are going to give you a stare. Like, they will look at you and not even greet you or anything. And some, even if you look at them back, they won't stop. They'll still just stare at you it's called the German stare. Like, they stare at you and they make you feel uncomfortable sometimes. And sometimes I just greet them, hey, hello, and they greet you back and they walk away. But it feels uncomfortable when you first come here, because people will feel nice when somebody stares at them and they don't talk. And now you wonder, is there anything wrong with me? Why are they looking at me like that? Yeah, it's not easy, but it's something that you have to get used to. If you're planning to come to Germany, please learn the German language. And I always say in this channel that just try and learn the language. It's going to be a little easier for you, and it's going to be easier to integrate with the people around here, because it's not easy when you do not know the language, and it's quite easy when you know the language. Yeah, most of them understand English, but they rarely want to speak it. They understand English, they can speak it, but they don't want to speak it, which is okay according to them, but just try and learn the language. It's easier and easy to integrate and easy to do a lot of things. You're going to get better jobs when you come, when you already know the language. So are you ready to commit yourself and learn the language? Because if you're ready to commit yourself and learn the language, then you're going to find it easy. But if you're not ready to commit to learning the language, then German is not for you, because you're not going to like it here. Because you go to the supermarkets, to train stations, to everywhere, to the hospitals, to banks, that's the language they speak, and that's what they speak to you also. And it's become so frustrating when you can't understand them and you can't express yourself, so you are just there so frustrated. And you know, also making friends are not easy, because when you come here, most friends are Germans and some are immigrants from other countries which also do not speak English. You will get also some friends who do not speak English, you will get also other immigrants from other countries who do not speak English, but because they come to Germany, they have to learn German. So it's like German now is the common language. I work together with a Russian girl, I think, yeah. I work together with a Russian girl, and she's from Russia, and she only knows Russisch language and German language. She doesn't know English. Of course, you know English, but try also to learn German, because how are you going to talk to people? How are you going to make friends? Yeah, you have to learn it. So if you then you have to learn the language. So many people ask me if I have experienced racism in Germany, and if there's racism in Germany. And yes, there's racism in Germany, and here is how we are going to experience it. It's rare to experience racism from Germans. It's rare. I can't say that there are no instances, or I'm speaking for myself. I've never experienced racism from Germans, but from other people, other immigrants from other countries, not necessarily from African countries, but also some from African countries, some from Asian countries, Middle East countries. I don't know why they behave like that, but there are instances where you are in a hospital, you are next in line, your appointment, you made appointment, you're there, you're next in line. But I delivered here in Germany, and while in the hospital, there are nurses from all races. Honestly, there are nurses from all races, and you will find that the German nurse will easily attend to you with more care and attention than even a fellow black, who will ignore you totally and go attend for somebody else. Even if you are the next in line, they are going to ignore you totally and just attend to somebody else. I don't know. That's how you experience racism. She is just a fellow black or just a fellow immigrant from, let's say, Turkey, but she will not attend to you. She will just go and attend to a whitey. She'll just go to attend to somebody else who's not you. Yeah, that's how I've experienced it. But I cannot say that I have experienced it with Germans. Not yet. I'm still here, but when I experience, I'll share with you guys. You're going to experience it from people you don't expect it from. Yeah, you're going to experience it from people you don't expect it from. So be prepared. Be prepared. If you miss your appointment, you'll have to book again another one. If you miss your appointment by 1 minute or 2 minutes, you'll have to book again another one, which is available in the next 3 months. So it's up to you. You have to keep time. Time management is everything in Germany. When your appointment is 8 o'clock, you have to be there at 7:50, so that 8 finds you there. That 8, they should be doing the service for you, not that you're arriving at 8. So you have to be there. And Germans are so some even come 30 minutes before time. So if you're going to come late, just know somebody who put 30 minutes earlier will take over your space. You have to keep time, because if you don't keep time, the next appointment will be in 4 months' time. There's no time, so you just have to keep time. Are you ready? Or are those people who keep telling people that I am there in 30 minutes, I'll be there, then you come there 2 hours later, then you are going to suffer. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can reach me anytime you want. There's my social media link in the description box. My Instagram, you can reach me through there. Thank you so much. I love you all. Please subscribe. See you again in the next one.